Hi everyone and welcome. We are now going to be going through day 4 of the Foundations to Success training, which is our new member email training. It's 10 days. I'm going to be doing day 5. Yes, I'm playing catch up as I always do. Day 5 will be next, but it's a quickie. So day 4 is show, sniff and sell. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share this into my group. Let's have a little look. Copy link. So yeah, if you're watching the replay or anything, let us know, and thanks for joining me. And if you're going to get value from it, which I know you will because it's brilliant for new members, you are let me just do this, talk amongst yourselves. There, let me go there. Okay. Right, that's that done. We're sharing, we are now in a group as well. Right, so if you're going to get value from it, hi, thanks for joining. Please share it, because even though it is, you will see that it says, you know, get the tasks and you can sign up for the training over in my team group. I'm going to be giving you so much value anyway that you can just use it. The only difference is that people over in my team get the actual paper copies. I'm just going to go through some highlighted points that I think are super valuable for anybody starting out with FM. To be fair, in any business, it doesn't really matter, because it's about today's show, sniff and sell. So we all know we sell amazing fragrances and you should be showing, you know, people it. So you're going to say to people, what's your favorite perfume? That's as hard as it gets. You can go up to somebody who smells amazing and literally just say, you smell amazing. What have you got on? Because if you know that, well, if they turn around to you and tell you a designer brand, you know as a perfume consultant that you've got over 150 fragrances that you can look at the ingredients. What's in, like patchouli, ambergris, rose? Does it have notes of nectarine? Does it have notes of toffee? You can compare that. Go on to base notes. Go on to which other sites do I use? You've got the base notes, which I think is Fragrantica. I can never say it right, but let me just put it in there. This is where I go comparing my ingredients to a designer brand all the time. Let's have a look. Any non-members able to receive it? No, unfortunately, it is specific to my team, the training. But what I'm talking is what's in the hard copies. There's just a little bit, there's nothing extra apart from, you know, just more verbiage probably, but you're probably going to get a lot more value listening to me because I go off on one all the time. So you do get a lot more value with what I'm saying. So that's the website. Go and put that in Google, Fragrantica, however you want to say it. If somebody says to you, I wear, I don't know, something really obscure, a lot of people actually like Avon fragrances. So you could actually go and put that in Fragrantica and it will bring up the notes, the fragrance notes. Then you go over to your FM website or go into the brochure and you start looking, you start comparing the ingredients, and you can give your opinion as to what sample you're going to like. So that's why, you know, you really need, a lot of people who are starting need to realize that being a perfume consultant, that's what you are. And it's all very well saying, you know, well, I like this. Well, you're going to like number, you know, pure number 18, you're going to like this. But offering them alternatives as well, it's upselling. And that's why we all, well, a lot of my guys use the Colour My Perfume system. I should have had my kit's upstairs. Is it? No, it's not. Hang on. Let me get my kit. See, you don't get this in this training notes. Bear with. Bear with. I'll put it in my cupboard. So I actually now need to alter my training for these emails to add this in, because this isn't even in it. Right. Okay. So it's still part of show, sniff and sell. Stephen Bourne, a fellow Amaranth Orchid, created this system forever ago. It is a fantastic system. I use it for party plan all the time. It makes life so much easier. There's a few ways you can actually use it, but basically it's all about fragrance families, and that's what we are. That's what we are. We work with fragrance families. I'm just going to get all my little sticky labels out. We use sticky labels for this system. It's fantastic. It's Only cost you about £7 all posted, but I will put the link on at the end where you can order them. They are fantastic. Hi Lindsay, thanks for joining. Right, colour my perfume. As you can see, my perfume's all colours. So if you like, again, this is where being a perfume consultant comes in. So if you like number, let's see, number 16, you will see it's Chiffre I Love. These are all my favourite fragrances, Purple Label. So if you're at a party or doing a one-to-one and somebody says, oh, well, I really like Jimmy Choo, say, right, well, try number 16, but also try number 18, number 5, number 34, that's a men's one. Anything with a purple sticker on, they are gonna love. So you're not only just selling one fragrance, you're giving them somebody a chance to smell something they've never even thought of trying before. So it's a way of upselling as well. So you could say, right, well, yeah, I know you want to, you know, you fell in love now with number 16, so I've already saved you about 40 quid on the high street cost. But what about if I've done 2 for £22 for you? I can give you 16 and I'll give you the 34 for 22 quid. So you've got them to try something totally new just from using coloured sticky labels. It's fab. I absolutely love it. And you would use your fragrance sticks at a party as well. And it just, you would basically put a sample of every single perfume on a stick, put them into little plastic wallets, which you can get off Stephen as well. And you can have them going round while people are smelling the physical samples on the skin. So it's a great way of getting people to smell something and think, oh no, I don't like that one. And obviously, for me, it could be something that's, you know, in a, you know, the I don't do well with these green ones. Anything with a stripy label, I'm not a lover of. So I would avoid them altogether. It's a lot quicker. So there, you've had a little demonstration on Colour My Perfume. It is a fantastic system. So I'll put the link on. I'll probably put it on the title so that you can just click on it and go and order them from Stephen and you'll get them sent to you. Lindsay, isn't it a fantastic system, that Colour My Perfume? Life is just so much easier. Okay, so basically that's your show, sniff and sell. You want people to, you want to talk to them. You want to go up to people. If you are wearing like number 16 or something, make sure that you've got samples of number 16 in your bag with you and business cards with your Facebook address on, with your web replica site on as well, because you need to be getting people traveling through your website, come and connecting to your Facebook. And if they say, oh, I absolutely love that perfume, say, here is a sample. Hand them out like sweets. You have to invest in your samples, and they're only 30p. They're cheap as chips. So you've got to become the perfume consultant, which means you need to know the history of FM, you know the history of drum, you know that we don't sell designer brands because that would be a fake and a copy. We can't publicly say that, you know, if you like, you know, blah, 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 you're going to love this. We just can't do it. We can't do the images. Yes, people do use them images, but they're totally wrong. We can't do that, because we are fragrance consultants and we've got UK trading standards. So top and bottom of it, UK compared to your Malaysia, Australia, anywhere else, we have trading standards laws. And we have to be very, very careful. We have to protect our business as well as our team's business. So if you start it off correctly, you'll never go wrong and you'll always be earning, because you are offering people something totally different. You are offering them an experience that they can't get anywhere else, apart from if they're going to Debenhams and somebody's just straight away in your face, you know, do you want to buy this perfume? Do you want to smell this one? You know, we offer people the experience of actually smelling fragrances, understanding what fragrance notes go into them. And I touched a bit on it a couple of days ago, like in the summer, our floral scents, anything citrus, won't last as long as anything that's a bit heavier. It's just, you know, it's just the way fragrance is. It's not because it's, you know, an inferior product. It's the same as any designer brand that's got citrus in it. It will not last as long. It's not meant to. It's for the summer season, you see. So that's why that happens. If you haven't, now this is another one. I think, have I got it on here? I might have it on this page. I might not have it on this page. Go and have a look at my videos. I think I've got the fragrance training. please get all your teams to watch the fragrance training, because it goes through everything. It goes through seasons, it goes through people who are on medication, people who just had a curry, people who are dieting. The fragrances smell different on them because your body's going through changes. If you suddenly always like to wear a certain brand or even at a certain FM number, and then all of a sudden it's not smelling the same, or you maybe can't smell it, or it just smells totally different, you've got to think, are you menopausal? Is it the time of the month? Are you dieting? Because everything affects. Are you on antibiotics? Because anything like that does affect how perfume smells on you. So go and have a look at my fragrance training. If it's not in the videos, it will be late today. It is on my YouTube channel. It's brilliant for teams. It was my team training. So please, it's open to everybody. Right, so you want people to sniff the product. You need to, we've already said, you've told them about Drum, you've explained that it's the oil that we use is the same oil. It's not the same oil, it's from the same oil manufacturer. So it could have a different variation, it could have different notes in it, but it's all based on our senses. Now we can only smell, I think it's 2,000 things at a time. Oops, that's why everything smells different to people. So I could actually say, well, I don't like the smell of that, but somebody else might say, well, actually it smells amazing. So you can never judge, you've got to let your nose be the judge, to be fair on that. So you know that about the samples in your kit, everything's got a different number. You can't copyright a number, but you can copyright a name. Right, another tip is never, when you put fragrance on, never rub it. Never ever ever rub it, because you break the molecules up, and it'll smell totally different. Let it settle, because you've got the head note to come through, you've got the heart note, and you've got the base note. When you put a perfume on and you go, oh, it's too strong, it's vile, don't like it. I've done that with loads, but let it settle for 10 minutes, then the heart note comes through, and that's when you start to, it'll last a bit longer, and it smells totally different. Then you have the base note, which is going to come through maybe about an hour later, and that's what you're going to smell for the rest of the day. So never think that something smells absolutely minging straight away. It's going to always smell like that, because it totally changes after 10 minutes. So that's just like the burn, we call it. Let it burn off, and it'll totally different after 10 minutes or so. Right, another top tip. What you can keep in your kit is, now don't forget we've got our coffee beans. You can use our coffee range or a tea bag. And honestly, no word of a lie, this happened once. And I can't remember, it wasn't you, Lindsay, was it? It was somebody in my team, honestly, bless them. They'd used a wet tea bag, and they were giving it to, and they were like, I'm smelling a wet tea bag. Seriously, no word of a lie. Please use a dry tea bag, unused, not put in a cup of tea before. It really it rebalances your senses. You'll see in the likes of Harrods and all these nice posh fragrance shops and houses, they actually use coffee beans. We've got coffee beans, so use that. Have a smell. Usually after if you smell fragrance about 3 times, 3 different samples, it blends into one. It's like, whoa, I can't smell that. That smells like that. I don't know what that one smells like. After 2 or 3 smells of a fragrance, have a smell of a coffee bean or a dry unused tea bag. Rebalances, you can start smelling again. So that, always keep one in your kit, something like that. Okay, right, let's have a little look. So sell, you've now got to go on and sell the product. You've got the kits, you've talked about it, you've said somebody smells amazing in a shop. Do it. Get over yourself, get out, step outside that comfort zone, carry samples, use that as your little tool, use that as your little barrier for confidence, and just say, oh, you smell absolutely lovely. I hope you don't mind me asking, what are you actually wearing? They might say, I'm wearing blah 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 blah. You say, oh, it smells gorgeous. I don't know if you're interested, but would you like to save money on your perfumes? Give them a sample and a card, and start the conversation. And you've done it. You've done it. That's it. You've got over it. And just keep doing that with as many people as you can. So just go around smelling people. Right. So you've got to sell it. So the biggest tip that I can say is never ever use the word cheap. Never use the word, that we sell fragrances that are cheaper, because people straight away think you're selling cheaper products. So avoid using that. We tend to use, affordable, use affordable. Just don't use the word cheap, because it really does cheapen the brand. And never say that the replicas, the copies and things like that, because straight away it looks rubbish, and you now have to be seen to be the perfume consultant. You want to give a professional experience, and you want to be giving people an experience, so it makes your business last a lot longer as well. So remember to always drop the word DROM in there, and let people Google DROM, because it's been in over 100 years. We get ours from Munich in Germany, but they've got quite a few houses and branches all over where they actually produce the oil. So we're invited along with designers to go, so many times a year. We'll go over, we'll go and smell what's in fashion. Yeah, we like that one. Well, maybe Mr. Escada likes that one as well. Yeah, I like that one. And that's it. It's just what's in fashion. So why is it so good value? 95% of what's in that bottle of perfume is actually spent on the bottle, celebrity endorsements. You've got the shop, when you go in the counters in your likes of Debenhams, House of Fraser, John Lewis and that, all the posh counters, the posters, the designers, the models, that's what it's all spent on, and tax and VAT as well. And it's actually only 5% of that cost, 50 quid in the high street shops, 100 quid for some of them, is actually spent on fragrance. The rest is spent on branding it up and the copywriting. And as I say, you can't copyright a number, so we don't have to pay for that. So that's why we save a lot of money. Now, let's have a little look. A few starter lines. Do you want a few lines to try with people? I'll give you a couple of lines what you can actually say to people. So if you're new to FM, you don't know what to say, you don't know what statuses to write, just go up to somebody and just say, my sister, my friend has just loaned me the perfume kit to have a look at. I want your opinion. Could you give me your opinion on what you think? So get your mini kit and just say, I've just been given this to sample. Let me know what you think about it. Then you can also say, let's have a little look. I've started a new business. I'm helping people to save money when they buy perfume. Would you take a sample and give me your opinion? That's it. That is all you need to say. You could, it's opening the lines of conversation. And I know that that's a massive barrier for a lot of people. I was the same. You just don't know what to say. So there you go. Just say to somebody, I've just started a new business. I'm helping to save money when they buy perfume. Would you like to try a sample? People aren't going to say no, because they're going to get something for free. And we all love perfumes. We all love fragrances. Okay. Now, where else can you get sales? This is a big one. So it's going to be, a lot of people will already know these, but people coming in, it's just to give you some ideas. You've got, you can try door to door. I've never liked it, simple because I don't want to do door to door. I haven't got time to do door to door. I like doing shop drops. I would much rather walk up to my local pub. Well, obviously, I'm always walking to my local pub, but then I'm passing the local spa, I'm passing the hairdressers, I'm passing maybe the corner shop. Pop in, give them a couple of samples and use that exact word, the words before, just saying, I've got some fragrances, I'd love your opinion. What do you think? And that's it. It starts the conversation, and people get to know who you are and what you're about as well. Give your friends it. This is what I'm going to be talking about on day 5, is about our fragrance angels and our perfume ambassadors. So you've got the workplaces, you've got Facebook, obviously, word of mouth. You've got schools, nurseries, toddlers groups, fairs, events, PTAs, exercise classes. I never you don't bring it up straight away in your face. Hi, my name's Sharon and I'm actually doing FM perfume. What do? You build that relationship up, and it comes into conversation. I have a little spray. Honestly, I go to Body Pump and I do have a little bit of spray of perfume because I want people to say, you smell amazing, Sharon. What is that you're wearing? Then I am ready to go full all in. Well, not full all in, but they're there. You start the conversation, and that's what it's about. It's about conversation starters. So you could, in your VIP group, you could do a raffle for a 313. Don't be doing it on publicly because it is illegal to do any sort of raffles, but do it in your closed group for VIPs. You could do it for your friends and family. I've got quite a few salons in my team, and they actually have one of them, Julie up in Aberdeen, has her 313 in the window, and that's her prize. And she's actually fundraising for a charity at the minute as well. So you can do fundraising, you could do raffles, you get people involved. You've got tanning shops, you've got mobile tanners, you've got mobile tanners are brilliant for using our Hello Honey range, because you need to exfoliate. Yeah, I used to be a spray tanner. You've got to exfoliate the skin before you put the tan on. Then you've got to maintain the tan as well. Hello Honey range for the body pudding and the body scrub, fantastic. So start looking at spray tanners and therapists as well. Let's have a little look. So start your own group. I spoke about this the other day. I've got my wedding group, but think about twins groups, mums groups. Who's your target audience? If you're into slimming world, start just commenting on posts, get your name out there. Obviously, you're not going to be selling the product because that's just spammy, but you want to be building up relationships with people. So start to get your name known in groups that you're already in, because again, remember, if you use your cover photo on Facebook, people are going to hover, they're going to want to know who you are, and they're going to find what you do. You don't have to tell people what you do if you're using the tools that you've got for free. Anyway, okay, so hampers, you know, that they were so successful at Easter. You don't need to just use those for Easter. We've got Father's Day coming up in June, and there's a Grandparents' Day, isn't there? That was before, when my kids were little, and I didn't fall for all that. It's like, oh no, it's just more ways to make money. But now it's like, hey, make up gift, you know, use it to your advantage and make up hampers. Yeah, Lindsay, that's fantastic. You've got to build up know, like, and trust. And it's not about, you know, spamming them with the metabolism coffee and things like that. It's just about getting your name out there and just helping people. If somebody's wanting a recipe, just give them the, you know, give your advice, your experience, and it's building up, you know, relationships all the time, so that then they're going to then friend request you because they're starting to like you, they're seeing that you give them value, and that's when you start to get that friend on Facebook that then they are going to see what else you're about. So you've got to keep doing that, keep building, you know, your contacts up as well. Let's see. Yeah, we've done the shop drops, going to doctors, dentists, chemists, hairdressers, opticians. Where do women work? Where do men work? Where do people hang out? Do you know somebody who works in a post office? Do you know somebody who works in a factory, in a school, wherever? You know, use the words that I just said before, asking for opinions, and would they be your fragrance angel? Do they want to get free product? Do they want to get free cash? Do they want to, you know, I'm going to talk about that on the next video, and I'll show you my own little video that I use as well. And do an open house. You don't have to have people coming in and out your house. I might do that in the summer. Now I have my nice new garden. You can do it online. Have an open event for half an hour, just like an online party. But I'm going to do this, so watch out, because I am going to do this. I'm going to take you around my house. I'm going to. I'll have to make sure the bed's changed, because you're not going to see that. I'll make sure I've made my bed. Oh, and because I'm going to show you my fragrances. I'm going to show you what I use in the bathroom. It always happens when you do it live. Well, I can wait. The canvassing for votes. Gerard. So yeah, it's just about. Always happens. Bear with us a minute. Gerard, get here. He's going to ring the bell again, and I don't want. I'm not being. Yes, I'm busy, Mr. Man. I don't know what. I hate it with the canvas for votes. I hate it. Gerard! Yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Man. I'm busy. You can tell that they don't know about live, don't you? He's still waiting. He's not going to go. He's not going to go away. Oh, bear with us. I'm back. Thanks, Lindsay. I told you, canvassing. Right. So where did I leave off? About you can do an open house. Just take your mobile phone around your house. These are, just show people what you use, and people would love it because there's nothing more nosy than people. It's just what we're like. So you can show them your perfumes. You can show them what you use in the bathroom, in the kitchen. You can do a drain cleaner demonstration at the same time. You can show them wherever, and just have to do it for 30 minutes. And people would actually love that as well. Oh, Lindsay, it never stops. I've had a right day today. I was on hedgehog rescue yesterday. Then today, Sophie's put in for a university next lot of loan and finance. And it's like, oh my God, all the stuff you've got to find for it. And it's like, seriously, I don't need this today. But it's life, isn't it? We're just all normal. We all go through the same hassles. Right. So I think if you can really do an open house live on Facebook for 30 minutes, you will see a massive shift in engagement. Do it in your VIP groups, do it on your page, do it on your personal profile. I'll be doing it on my personal profile, and I will be doing it on my page as well. It's just what people like to do, and it's a good way of you to show people the products that you are actually using them as well. Right, so using social media, this is going to be really, really brief because I like to keep these trainings quite brief as well. You all know my thoughts on social media. So that's just the way it is. You've got to have a shop window, you've got to have your shop, you've got to have your page, you've got to have a group, and use your Facebook covers on your personal profile, on your page, to get people into your groups, to get people watching your lives, to get people seeing you everywhere. Have a Facebook shop attached. You don't have to, it's not about selling loads of product, it's about promoting. It's about people coming onto your page and seeing, oh, well, I didn't actually know that they sold that, and I didn't know they sold chocolates. I didn't know that they sold that amazing face towel. It's just about promoting little things and making your page look amazing. Stand out from other, consultants. Be a flamingo and not a scabby pigeon. I always say that, and I mean it. I mean it. Right, okay. So we've done that. Attraction marketing, I covered this yesterday. It's about personality, guys, and if you've got a shitty personality and you're boring as hell, you need to liven up, even if it's just to do a Facebook Live. When the days of Facebook Lives and Periscopes, we've all seen them. It's like, hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Straight off, even if you're having a crap day, like I've had one of them days, but it's like, hey, I'm giving value, and I don't want you looking at me with a face like a slap backside. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. But hey, Hump Wednesday? Hump Wednesday? My gin's ready on Friday. My homemade strawberry gin. So I'm on the home stretch to Friday. Right, okay. Yeah, you should be checking your pages and in your group every single day. You should be having a presence. Same as Instagram. I'm not even going to go on Instagram because I love Instagram. You need to have a presence. Replica website. If you are sponsoring, you need to have a replica website because it is absolutely amazing. You can go to www.joinsharon.co.uk. That is my replica website. I give that to everybody. It's nice and short. I've got a domain from GoDaddy, and I've just, diverted my replica web address to it. So it's short, snappy. It's easy for me to remember. And it's quick and short and simple to put on statuses and things like that as well. Don't be using links on statuses. Put it in a comment, because Facebook don't like links. They don't like YouTube links. They like you to use their systems that they've put in place, which is uploading direct onto Facebook, which is like your links. I would put it in a comment. Just write a status, say, go and look at the comment for the link or something like that, and then people can go into the comment, because it really does affect the algorithm. Things like that. But be sharing other people's content as well. That's huge, huge, huge. You've all seen me. I watch Nerds. No, don't watch, because this is going to sound really bad. I watch Nerds with Vaginas. I follow Nerds with the Vaginas because the content's funny, and I've got a sixth sense, well, not sixth sense of humor. Well, yeah, I do as well. I've just got one of those wicked senses of humor that I find hilarious. You know, rude things amuse me, sweary things amuse me, and I know that my ideal customer is somebody like me who wants to have a laugh, have a giggle, and things like that. So I will share things like that. Not obviously not rudy things, but I'll share things that, you know, are funny. So share it from a page that you're following Facebook. So you want to be liking things from other people. So if you see, you know, another person and they've got value, you know, like Fraser Brooks, and I'm the first one to admit I'm a Fraser Brooks virgin. So, but he's you know, he's got value. I do think you know, we are very much aligned with how we want people to project the networking business. It's about being professional and things like that. So if I watch something of value from him, I'm going to share it on my page because my followers are going to get value from that. And that's what it's about. It's about sharing value, because that's when Facebook think, oh my God, she's actually giving value, and people are liking that. So I'm going to let her next post will also get seen. So you've got to be a bit strategic as well, but share value, share what your customers and followers are going to get value from, and just not see all your stuff all the time. So that's it, guys. That's all I'm going to give you today. If you do sign up for this training, you will get some tasks. There is 4 tasks to do on this one. So this one was what we're on, day 4, show, sniff and sell. There's actually 4 tasks, and it's all to do with attraction marketing. So I want you to join some groups on Facebook. I want you to connect with people. I want you to make friends. I want you to, when you connect with somebody, I want you to message them. I don't want you to say to them, hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm using you as an example, Lindsay, you're my guinea pig. Hi, my name's Lindsay, come and join my Facebook group. Hi, my name's Lindsay, come and look up, like my page. You don't do that. You want to say, hi, you know, hi, thanks for connecting. Have a look at their profile first. Get to know them and say, I see you're in the same industry as me. You know, that's fantastic. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you. So leave it as a voice message, or, you know, type it. So you'll get that. You'll get the verbiage for that. Just copy and paste it, tweak it to how you know, it comes from you, because it is about you. And then task 4 is just keep building up your friends. Keep building up your friends lists and contacts and things like that. So I hope you've got some value from that, and I want to see you guys planning an event on your Facebook page. Make it a public event for an open house, 30-minute open house. You could have an open boat, Lindsay. Not that there'd be much product on an open boat, would there? But yeah, use your page as a tool, and then you can share that into your personal profile. Then do an open house on your personal profile another day. Obviously a different week, but you could do one a month. Have an open, you know, an open night once a month for half an hour. Have a glass of wine. Right, I'm going to show you around my house. Do it on your page, your group, and on your personal profile. Build relationships. Build relationships. Right, I am off Skibadi, and that's proper Cumbrian for I'm off. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.